Okay, let's continue. 12a squared b minus 4c cubed divided by minus 2a 1/2 b minus 3c. So this divided by the second term. So that means 12 divided by minus 2, it's minus 6. And remember that if it's division, you have similar a and a, similar b and b, c and c. So that means you subtract the power because the operation is division. So 2 minus 1/2 for a, 2 minus 1/2 is 1.5 or 3 by 2. Then minus 4 minus of a minus 3 for b. So this will give you minus 4 plus 3, which is minus 1. This is for a. And then c, 3 minus the power 1, which is 2. So that's why minus 6a 1.5b minus 1c squared. So this is the final answer. Okay, let's continue with number 2 to evaluate this one. A fractional exponent, 27 over 8 altogether to the power of 2/3. You have to remember this rule. If you have a to the power of n by n, you will, this denominator becomes your index, and this power n is your exponent. So you can put the exponent in, but it is better to write the exponent outside so that you can easily simplify the expression. So we will just use the second one. So the denominator is 3, so cube root of your a, 27 by 8, then the power is 2. This is the power, and then you take the cube root. Cube root of 27 is 3, cube root of 8, it's 2. All together by power 2. 3 to the power of 2 is 9, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So this is how you evaluate the expression. Okay, let's proceed to rationalize the denominator. That means we want to remove this root here. So how to remove the root? First, if you look at your denominator, it's just one denominator. If it's just a monomial denominator, that means you will multiply the same. So that's why we will multiply the top and the bottom with whatever is your denominator. And then we multiply root of 5 times minus 5 times root of 5, it's minus 5 root 5. Root of 5 times root of 5, remember root of 5 and root of 5 is root of 25, and root of 25, it's 5 here. And then if we observed here that the root is out, that means we already rationalized the denominator here. Now to simplify this one, so you will take root of 5 and root of 5. So therefore, this is wrong. The final answer is minus root of 5, because 5 and 5 is common, so we can still remove them. That's why the final answer is minus root of 5. Okay, let's proceed with second question to rationalize the denominator. Now, if you observe this one, the denominator, it's not a monomial anymore. This is a binomial, 2 denominators. If it's 2 denominators, then you will multiply this by the same denominator, but the sign is opposite. So since this is positive, so this top and bottom are both minus here. So if this is minus, then this will be plus and plus. So remember, whatever is the denominator, you multiply it with whatever is the denominator, but you just change the sign. If plus here, minus minus. If minus here, plus plus. And then the same thing, we'll multiply all numerator and all denominator. So 3 times all the numerator, and then this one, root 2 times root 2 is root 4, but root 4, it's 2, this one. Root 5 times root 5 is root of 25, which is 5. So 2 minus 5, plus and minus, it's minus. So 2 minus 5. So let's continue by simplifying this one. So same numerator, 2 minus 5, it's 3. And so 3 is common, so I could remove the 3. Therefore, the final answer is minus of a root root of 2 minus root of 5, or this, you distribute the minus, so this will become minus root of 2 plus root of 5. So that will be the end of this, how to rationalize a denominator. Okay, so we are now in the last question. How to factorize. Remember, the question is to factorize the following expressions completely. So first, we have to check maybe there is a common between this part and this part. So if we observe here, we can write, let's say, 4x squared z 16y squared z. So I could write it as 4xxz, and 16 is also 4yyz. So we observe that 4 is common and z is common. So that means I'll take the common of both sides, which is 4z, and the remaining here, x2 x squared minus 4y squared. That's why 4z x squared minus 4y squared. However, I will not stop here, since this one, if you could remember the difference of a square, which is, if you can write it as a square, difference of a square, then that means its factor is just a minus b, a plus b. So if you look at here, I could rewrite that x squared and 4y squared as a powers of 2. So I could write x squared, which is equivalent to this, and then 4y squared, I could rewrite this as 2y altogether to the power of 2. Hence, the final factor for this, x squared minus 4y squared, is a minus b. So your a is x, your b is 2y, so a x minus 2y, x plus 2y, 2 x plus 2y. Therefore, my final factor is 4z x minus 2y, x plus 2y. So always apply. If you can apply after you take out the common, if you can still apply the difference of the square, this one, so apply it. So you just always remember, factorize completely, so you should get the right factor. And so this will be the end for this question. Okay, the last one. To factorize this one, you could use the AC method. What is the AC method? Your A is 3, your B is minus 12, so your AC is minus 12. You take you have to look at the value of your b. So your b is 11. So we will check what are the factors of minus 12. The factors of minus 12, it could be minus 6 and 2, minus 2 and 6, 4, minus 4 and 3, minus 3 and 4, or it could be minus 12 and 1, or minus 1 and 12. So which of these factors will give you, when you add this, will give you the value of your b, which is 11? In that case, this one, right? Minus 1 and 12. So we will rewrite this 11x as minus 1x, which is this, plus 12x. So 3x squared minus x plus 12x minus 4. You divide this into two parts here. You take the common here and you take the common here. The common here is x, so the remaining is 3x minus 1. The common here is 4, so the remaining is 3x minus 1. Now, if you look at this side and this side, this is the common 3x minus 1, and the remaining is x plus 4. Or you can apply the trial and error. What is a trial and error? This is another method. You'll just factor this and also factor this. What are the factors of 3x squared? We have 3x and x. What about minus 4? It could be minus 4 and 1, 4 and minus 1, 2 and minus 2, like this. So we will try from here. You factor like this. So that here 3x and here x, and then I will choose this first pair. Let's see. So minus 4 plus 1. How to check whether this is a right factor? That means first, if we multiply this and this, the total should be 11 when we're going to add them. So minus 4 times x, it's minus 4x. 3x times 1, it's 3x. And so if you add it, it's minus x, which is not the middle. Therefore, this is not the right factor. So we will move to the next factor. Let's say this one. 3x, and here x, plus 4, and here minus 1. Okay, let's continue. Again, we will multiply this in this one. The result should be 11x. So 4 times x, 4x. 3x times again, so this is not the right factor because we obtain an x. Maybe we could change also the sign. This could be 3x minus 1 and x plus 4. It could be another option, right? Minus 1 and 4. So we will see this one. So let's check. Minus 1x minus x. This will be 12x. The total is 11x positive. So therefore, this is your correct factor. Hence, the factor of 3x squared plus 11x minus 4 is this. 3x minus 1 times x plus 4. So either you choose this one, this trial and error, or the AC method, you will still obtain the same answer. 3x minus 1, x plus 4. So that's the end of the class test.